हर शिव शंकर शंक शेखर हर बम 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 बोलो हर
बम बोलो
हर शिव शंकर शंक शेखर हर बम बम बोलो
हर शिव शंकर शशांक शेखर हर बम बम बोलो
हवा भयंकर गिरिजा शंकर धिमि 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 तक नर्तन खेलो
हवा भयंकर गिरिजा शंकर धिमि 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 तक नर्तन खेलो
हवा भयंकर गिरिजा शंकर धिमि 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 तक नर्तन खेलो
हवा भयंकर गिरिजा शंकर धिमि 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 तक नर्तन खेलो
हर शिव शंकर शंक शेखर हर बम बम बोलो
हर शिव शंकर शशांक शेखर हर बम बोलो
हर शिव शंकर शंक शेखर हर बम बोलो
हर शिव शंकर शशांक शेखर हर बम बोलो
हवा भयंकर गिरिजा शंकर धिमि 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 तक नर्तन खेलो
हवा भयंकर गिरिजा शंकर धिमि 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 तक नर्तन खेलो
हर शिव शंकर शंक शेखर हर बम बोलो हरि हरि
शंकर शशांक शेखर हर बम बोलो
हर शिव शंकर शंक शेखर हर बम बोलो
हर शिव शंकर शशांक शेखर हर बम बोलो
हवा भयंकर गिरिजा शंकर धिमि 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 तक नर्तन खेलो
हवा भयंकर गिरिजा शंकर धिमि 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 तक नर्तन खेलो
शिव शंकर शंक शेखर हर बम बोलो हरि हरि
शंकर शशांक शेखर हर बम बोलो
हवा भयंकर गिरिजा शंकर धिमि 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 तक नर्तन खेलो
हवा भयंकर गिरिजा शंकर धिमि 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 तक नर्तन खेलो
शिव शंकर
शशांक शेखर हर बम बोलो
साईनाथ बाबा महाराज की
जय
My humble salutations at the lotus feet of our most beloved Bhagavan, office bearers of such an organization, the national president and his team of active members, brothers and sisters. Let me thank you very much for your kind invitation. Sometime back I was in UK. I saw London in rain. Now I see it in cold ice now. Perhaps London wants me here in extreme weathers. Okay, that's good. That's what life is. But in a way, I know many of you, and I'm very much thrilled and excited to be here. Particularly to talk to office bearers. And I'm also very much thrilled to see so many youngsters taking responsibilities in the organization. God bless you, God bless you. This is really a positive sign. All the rest of the Sai centers all over the world should emulate this example. It's time that youngsters take active role and take the organization to further and further and farther. That should be our motto. Well, when you want me to speak on expansion is my life, what is expansion? What are the barriers? What are obstacles along the way? Expansion, what is that is to be expanded? As Bhagavan himself says, just the opposite statement, expansion is life, contraction is death. Contraction is death. Why? What are the reasons? Let me tell you, my friends, let's take Bhagwan himself as the best example. Expansion. The first and the foremost thing is this: Swami never cares for, never attaches any importance to the cadre, our class, our position, nothing whatsoever. All are equal to him. That's the first principle for expansion of life. First principle, all are equal to him. I'll give one example. One central minister, let me not name that person, he came to Bangalore to have Swami's darshan, to Vrindavan. He was standing there like that, and so accompanied by so many officers, ambassadors, everybody. By that time, Swami already retired. The central minister thought that he'll come down and give his darshan, standing like that. As I happened to stay next to him, I was just watching what will happen. Because central minister, not a small man. Swami didn't come down. He looked that side and this side, had to leave ultimately. Then Swami comes down there. Then he saw me there. Come on, why are you here? Swami, I want to see what's going to happen. What are you going to see? Swami, central minister has come on a visit, accompanied by so many top persons. I thought that you would give him an interview. I want to see. It's okay, what is the time now? 10:30. You are supposed to be there at the college. Why are you here? I said, sorry, Swami, I want to see, that's all. This is the statement Swami said. All are equal to me. All have to wait for me. I will not wait for anybody. Understand that. I will not wait for anybody. But however, that is the clause. I wait for my devotees. I wait for my devotees. Not those who are distinguished in their career with academic excellence or bank account, nothing doing. Therefore, expansion is possible when we grow beyond the barriers of all the class and cadre, the prestige, the position. All should go. That's what Swami is, as I observed him. I would also give second example. Expansion in this respect. It was in Kodaikanal, Swami started distributing Japanese-made cameras, very costly. Started giving one camera to everyone. I was waiting whether I would get one for her or not. Ultimately, he said, come on, you take it. Okay, Swami. All got it? Yes, Swami. No. All have not got. Swami, all students are here. I distributed. No. There are bus drivers, 6 of them outside. Give them cameras to them. That is such a Sai Baba. So I had to go, call them and distribute cameras to them. And later said, all got it? Yes. No. 2 cooks are there in the kitchen. Give them there. That is expansion, my friends. I may speak on expansion to any length of time with all contracted feelings, with all contracted approach. Basis is love. Expansion is possible based on motivation, correct motive behind it. What is that you want to do it? Why you want to do it? Manasuloni bhavambu manchidaina kaligi tirunu falasiddhi karyamandu. Manasuloni bhavambu malinamaina falamu kuda ariti malinamagunu. If your ulterior motive is good, you are bound to be successful. You'll get all positive results. But when your motive is something wrong, something selfish, well, the result also will be a failure. So for expansion, what kind of spirit do I have? What is my motive? That is the second thing that has to be taken into account. And thirdly, how Swami conducts himself. I want to take Swami as an example. Because we have to follow him, follow the master. My life is my message. That message is expansion. From that point of view, I would like to draw your attention. What did he say that? Avatarinchuta anutalo ardhamemi జనులపై ప్రీతి వాత్సల్య పరతతోడా వారి స్థాయికి దైవంబు దిగివచ్చు జీవ ప్రజ్ఞతో పాటు దైవ ప్రజ్ఞ. The very purpose of incarnation, God moving in our midst on 2 feet, is to educate us. There are many, many things that we can learn from him. Leave alone higher transcendental things. Life after death. Live properly here on earth. That's more important. We can learn from him. The purpose of avatar is to teach humanity how to conduct themselves. Janulapai priti vatsalya paratatoda. Out of compassion for humanity, Swami has come down on earth. Therefore, my friends, let's observe Swami how he is. What kind of expansion? The feeling. There's no iota of selfishness at all. There's no feeling that I am number one at any point of time. Certainly not. I very well remember Swami in Dharmakshetra, Bombay. All cars are speeding towards Dharmakshetra. Unfortunately, I sat in a car, and to the driver, Bombay is quite new. So I'm a fool number one, he's a double fool. While driving, what happened? He missed the track. I don't know that he would take me back to Puttaparthi. I said, where are we going? He said, I do not know, sir. Very good. Very good. Somehow we could take the help of so many people and reach Dharmakshetra around 3 o'clock. Swami already reached Dharmakshetra by 12:30. He asked all boys to have their lunch and take rest. Swami was sitting there all alone, watching me from a distance. Anil, Kumar, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. When you have not taken lunch, how can I take lunch? I'm waiting. Let us have food together. That is Bhagavan Sri Sat Sai Baba. That is Bhagavan. Let us have food together. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. There's nothing like selfishness that I am superior to you, that I am more than. Nothing like that. Another example. Summer courses, Swami attended summer courses those years, 1972, 73. Gokak, V.K. Gokak, just stepped onto the dais. He was to give a talk. All students were seated there. They got up, watching Gokak climbing to the dais. Swami also stood like that, along with students. And Gokak asked, yes, we may be seated. Swami sat along with them. Then Swami, what is it? Among students, I'm a student. Among staff, I'm a staff. I'm everybody, you know. I must show them an example, how to respect a teacher. Therefore, I also stood like that. Swami, you are hero number one. Yes, in any aspect, you're hero number one. You have to learn. We have to learn from you. We have to learn from you. He never think, after all, everything is organized by me. Why should I stand? No, he never felt like that. He too stood along with them. Humility, humility. At one time, there is a conference of Akhilandra Sadhu Parishat. All sadhus, some of the gurus from all over Andhra, about 150, held a conference there at Prashantanalayam. They were all seated on the dais, And Swami came from behind. They separate chair for Swami. You know what Baba did? He went straight and sat in the midst of them. Sat in the midst of them. And he said, we are same, you know. We are same, no difference. That is Sat Sai Baba. That is Sat Sai Baba. Expansion is possible so long you consider yourself one with others. What is that comes in my way? That which comes in my way is ego, ego. We should say, oh, ego, let you go, let you go. You are the biggest barrier and obstacle. As Baba gives an example, football, inflated football will be kicked by players on both sides. Why? Football is full of ego. The moment deflate it, take out the breeze, then you cannot kick it. You have to lift it now. So, football without air is lifted. Football with air, kicked on both sides. That is the condition of an egoistic man. When we have no ego, yes, we'll be respected. Expansion has not come to reality. It is because of ego that comes along our way. That is what it is. Another example, how Swami, there's one doctor who visited Kodaikanal. He went on explaining heart diseases for about 45 minutes, such that one among us will get the heart attack also. What to do? We can't ask that gentleman to stop it. He went on speaking. Swami said, Atana. Is it so? Yeah, cholesterol. Swami, at least you should stop nodding your head for that man to stop. We can't control him. What is all this going on? After 45 minutes, Swami said, only 3 points. Only 3 points for heart diseases. నా ఉద్దేశంలో బంగారు 3 కారణాలప్ప. There are only 3 reasons for heart attack. Hurry, worry, curry. That's all. 45 minutes. The lecture summed up into 3 words. Hurry, worry, curry, hurry, hurry. But I admire Swami, his patience. He was listening to him. Is that so? Is that so? Finally, that doctor fell at his feet. Swami, you are correct. You would have said it in the beginning. No. Patience, patience. We should have enough of patience to listen to others, which is lacking these days. Well, how do you expect any kind of expansion when we lose our patience? I also remember another occasion, the L&T company, Lawson and Tubero company, international builders. Well, that man came there, the director of L&T company, by name Dr. Ramakrishna, tall man, fair man. He came there and he was showing plan. Swami, this is the plan of a new canteen coming up. Very good. Swami, here is the kitchen. Good. These are the stores. Good. He was explaining. Swami said, very good, very good. You are all international people. You know how construction. You know everything. Finally he said, why can't we change like this? If we change like this, the cost, the expenses would also come down. The budget would come down. And you can also complete very fast. How do you say that? That man immediately fell, Swami. That's it. He knows it, but he gave him patient hearing. Expansion is lacking because we have no patience to hear other man's viewpoint. We want to impose always. We want to dictate always. Well, that's not a desirable quality. More so in a spiritual organization. Enough of patience. We should be able to listen what other man's viewpoint is. One day, it was Tyagaraja Aradhanotsava. It was the season Saint Tyagaraja's birthday is celebrated all over the country. Our music college also decided to offer their homage to Saint Tyagaraja. Just all arrangements are made in Kolonth Hall. Swami was sitting there. Somehow I had an occasion to go in. Swami, where is the meeting? Hey, meeting, there's the meeting only Kolonth Hall. I'm sorry, Swami. Why? You have not visited music college even once. If you have this function there at the music college, all devotees would go over there. The college would get its recognition. The college will earn its name and fame and reputation because of your visit only, but not otherwise. Then he called Chiranjeev Rao immediately. Organizing the music college. This man is telling something, have the function there at the music college. He could change his decision. Because I'm the boss, I would hold on to this. That's what I said. That's not expansion, contraction. Number one, we should be able to accept what others say, ready to revise, even to correct, the modify our plan of action. And this expansion is that way I can tell you, Swami, how he visited Delhi. I was with him. He visited a Baha'i center, a very beautiful piece of art there in Delhi. One of the centers that most of the people would like to visit, Baha'i center. They organized a big meeting, and the Baha'is have got their own prayers, their own method. All people on the dais, they were offering prayers. Swami sat along with other devotees. He sat along with other devotees throughout the program and just came along with us. He never said, because I'm Sai Baba, you should sing my bhajans. Because I'm Sai Baba, my bhajan should find a place here. That's why he is not like that. What an accommodated spirit it is. Accommodated spirit, ready, yes, anything, acceptable, anything acceptable. Really speaking, my friends, this expansion at all levels is urgently needed today. Urgently needed today. One, we should be able to approach the newcomers, welcome them. I don't know how far you would agree with me. I'm also a product of the organization. We seniors are very much interested to tell everybody how senior we are. You know, I've been coming here for the last 30 years. So what? In those days, there were no buildings, only sand. There is enough of sand outside, you can go there. We are very much interested to blow our own trumpets, to make people hear our own experiences. That's not the way. That leads to contraction. Expansion meant, listen to others. Oh, young man, oh, I'm happy to see you in the Sai Center. What made you come here? What experience you have? Welcome, welcome. Welcome him. We should care for the newcomers. We should find out their interests, their experiences, show some concern, and also tell sometimes, if possible, we were missing you last time. We're missing you. Rather telling him these are the regulations, 4:30 you should get up for Nagar Sankirtan. And you should be seated there at 5 o'clock. You should not get up. You cannot breathe till 7 o'clock. He said, thank you very much. We are more interested to speak of the rules and regulations. Rules and regulations are not important. What is important? To be a devotee is most important. The highest of service is, the greatest service is to introduce Baba to one's own life, to a newcomer. Let's introduce Baba, who he is. That is the greatest service that we can do. It is possible by welcoming the newcomers. Supposing one young man from college is interested to sing. Sir, can I sing? You sing? No. We have got veteran singers, you know that. Who are veteran singers? How can you say that you are the best singer in this world? No. Why can't you give him a chance? Why not? One wants to serve. Welcome, come on. A newcomer has got a new idea. Come on, join us. This is expansion. Expansion meant welcoming ideas, welcoming people, new entrants into our fold. Grand welcome to everybody. That's expansion. That doesn't seem to happen at many of the places. They just come and go. Have you seen that gentleman? I don't remember. Oh, glad that you remember yourself at least. What all you speak on the dais, Sai family is a gas number one. When you don't care for other devotees, consider them as members of your own family and just ignore or neglect. Well, it's a matter of shame to call yourself a Baba devotee. Expansion at all levels, expansion, welcoming the new entrants, the new ideas, new projects. Some of us say that, Swami didn't do that. Oh, how do you know? How do you know? At one time, there were no computers in the ashram. Do you believe that there are 3,000 computers today? Do you believe that? And the sports day was just in a moderate way in the earlier period. And today, Olympic standard, that is Sai Baba, is the latest God. Understand that, understand that. Latest. It cannot be archaic, outdated, antique. No, latest. We have to adopt ourselves to the modern times, the kind of society it is. That is expand, to keep abreast of times, to be well informed the needs of the devotees and cater to their requirements, come up to their expectations is a method towards expansion. Then Dr. Viru was mentioning about interfaith. Yes, we say that interfaith good. How many of us attended church? I don't think so. We want those Christians to attend our bhajans, but do we attend their church? Then you may ask me, how about you? Subject verification. I come from a Christian college. I used to attend their church. Midnight service at 12 o'clock. Yes, also their Christmas celebrations. As a result, bhajan is attended by many of the Christians at my residence. That I think, Swami, you are great. Because unless you identify yourself with them, you please come, the bhajan will take 6:30, all are welcome, we stand for unity of religions. You stand for disunity. It's not unity. You identify, you go, you visit them. And supposing he starts speaking of Jesus Christ. Yes, listen to him in rapt attention, Jesus Christ. What has he said? I have come to serve and not to be served. I have come to serve, not to be served, said the Lord Jesus Christ. When he tells ecstatically, enthusiastically, you should listen to how is that so? Agree with him, whatever he says. It was Jesus Christ, the reformer, who didn't allow any of the old practices to continue within the church. He was accessible to all poor people, fishermen, everybody. Is that so? After he finishes his talk, slowly you can baptize him. Slowly. What you tell him? Yes, you know, Sai Baba also serves everybody. He doesn't accept service of anybody. Few students sat in the front row once. I was there at the time. Swami said, what do you want to do? You are completing your studies. What do you want to do next? The fellow, Swami, we want to serve you. Drama number 1, they do it, you know. We want to serve you. Oh, you want to serve me? Naku nu service cheyanakkarledu bangaru. Nenemi service chestunanu. You don't need to serve me. I am serving you. You don't need to serve me. I come out of that, my residence, and go around and come talk to every one of you. I don't need your services. Further, he said, మీ తల్లిదండ్రులు సేవ చేయి. That is enough of service to me. You serve your parents. You serve your family. Make them happy. That is enough of service to me. Therefore, when you listen to other faith, just try to interpret in our own way. Suddenly, you know that Jesus Christ, who made a blind to see, the lame walk. That's what Holy Bible says. Oh, good. I recall an incident in Prashantalayam. A man of just 80 years, Swami gave him interview, totally blind. Gave interview, and he was talking to him. First he spoke to his son, you are idiot. Because of your father became blind. That's what he does it. If the wife is sick, husband will get it. That's what, he has to pocket the comments, that's all, there's no other way. So he gave him left and right, left and right. And then he said, all right, promise that you will follow your father, that you will take care of him. I'll restore his sight. Swami ready. Remember, promise chestaru, miss chestaru. You promise and you miss. But Swami will never miss his promise. Come on. He laid his hand on both of his eyes. He could see then and there itself shouted to his pitch of voice, Jai Sai Ram, Jai Sai Ram. That is such a Sai Baba. Those are the experiences, those are the miracles that have been recorded in books and scriptures. We see them happen every day, every day. A lady happened to sit there in the front row while Jesus Christ was passing by. And suddenly, she's suffering from excruciating pain. She was helpless. What she could do at the end was, she could only touch his garment. Problem solved. Then she says, Thou hast touched the hem of thy garment. You have touched the hem of the garment, that's all. The divinity is beyond. Just the touching. I know my friend, head of the department and former principal. Well, he had kerchief of Swami with him. And he keeps his kerchief on his abdomen when he was having some problem there. Within seconds, everything is set right. Jesus, the ever-loving, the ever-living God, Bhagavan Sachai Baba, ever-willing, never failing, loving God today is Bhagavan Sri Sachai Baba. There's no doubt about it. When the Holy Bible says, Lazarus rose from the dead, is that so? Good. We have on record many of the instances, say Kovan for that matter, Radhakrishna Shetty from Kuppam, Brigadier Bose from Prashantalayam. They could come back to life because of the touch of Bhagavan. Therefore, we should listen to our Christian brothers patiently, lovingly, endearingly, slowly explain what Swami said about those things. It is easy for the camel to pass through the eye of a needle, but not for the rich man to get into the gates of heaven, says the Holy Bible. Money comes and goes. Morality comes and grows. Similarity. So interfaith is possible by thorough understanding of other religions and also ability to interpret in terms of Swami. What does Swami say about it? And then interpret. That is the best way to have that interfaith sense and to achieve the results out of that interfaith. We have many of the Buddhists visiting Prashantalayam. You know Mr. Sonam, who is still there in Prashantalayam, the old student in those days, about at least 30 years ago. He was speaking on the dais in Purnachandra Auditorium. A professor by name Hayakawa from Tokyo happened to visit Prashantalayam. Hayakawa. Swami spoke to him and told him, Doctor, you have only 3 chambers in your heart. Your heart has only 3 chambers. This man thought Baba is an illiterate. What does he know? The heart should have 4 chambers. Well, what does he mean? He said, no, Swami, 4 chambers. Oh, I say 3 chambers. You can talk to your mother now. After interview, that fellow came out, made an international call to his mother. Mom, is it true that my heart has 3 chambers? Arey boy, who told you this? The one who told you this must have been God on earth. Nobody can tell you. Because I know this fact is known to the doctor at that time. Nobody else. And that Hayakawa returned by the evening. Without being called, he was rushing to the interview room straight. Huh? See that? It is experience that's more important. It is a kind of approach that's most important. Understanding, awareness, sympathy, equanimity, equal-mindedness, balanced state of mind without any trace of superiority. That are very much necessary in respect of interfaith. Take for example, Buddhism. Well, Baba's interpretation, nowhere you find. Talk to Buddhists, they'll tell that. Listen to them. Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam Saranam Gacchami, Sangham Saranam Gacchami. Those three they say that. You ask them, what is the meaning? Surrender to Buddha, surrender to society, follow the righteous path. That's all. That is not such a Baba. Buddham Saranam Gacchami means what? Surrender to your buddhi, the intellect. Mind is cunning. Mind is political. Mind is outward. Mind is selfish. Mind is ego play. Manasu adharamugunu manavundu. Pashu kante hinamai patanamagunu. Buddhi nadharamugunu budavarundu. Pashupati gamarunani palke parti sai. That's what Baba said. The one who follows the mind will be worse than an animal. The one who follows his buddhi, the intellect, he'll be Lord himself. Buddham Saranam Gacchami means follow your intellect, follow your buddhi, but not the manas. How many people know that? So when once you follow buddhi, Buddham Saranam Gacchami, then what happens? Dharmam Saranam Gacchami. You know what righteous conduct is. You know what righteous path is. Then follow that. Where? Sangham Saranam Gacchami, in service, in community, in society. So these three fundamental cardinal principles of Buddhism have been explained in such a beautiful way. Further, Baba goes on to say, Buddha is not anything exclusive. Siddhartha, his earlier name. Gautam Buddha. Buddha is the title. Enlightened. You can attain Buddhahood. You can attain Christhood. Let us not take them as personalities. What a beautiful explanation it is. Therefore, when we attempt to touch this sensitive area of interfaith, let us go in depth, the study of soil literature, of all the religions available, whosoever you want to approach and contact, such that you will be able to interpret in terms of Sai gospel of teaching. We can also think of this, the expansion. I can tell you, Swami inviting everybody, not necessarily a particular section of people, nothing doing, anybody. Somebody said, Swami, why do you make him talk? He's not a devotee. Swami said, first, are you a devotee? First, are you a devotee? Who is a devotee? Therefore, let's not have narrow feelings, confirmed devotees, branded devotees, stamped devotees. It's not a visa stamp like that. No. Therefore, my friends, few examples that Baba has given in his discourses. One, the fire and the spark. The fire that burns, flames go high. Out of the fire come forth sparks. The spark is of the same quality as the fire itself. The fire burns, so also the spark. The fire shines, so also the spark. The fire is red, so also the spark. So spark and the fire are one and the same in the three basic qualities. In its color, in its light, and capacity to burn. Sat, Chit, Ananda, the three qualities. When Swami says, sparks of the divine, Divyatma Swarupulara, sparks of the divine, meaning you are as much as divine himself. Spark of the divine. You share with him those three fundamental basic qualities of Sat, Chit, Ananda, the existence, awareness, and bliss. The second example Baba gives is this. Take, for example, ocean, the wave, the foam, and water bubbles. Beautiful, I tell you. We are not fools to run after Baba. We don't expect anything from him. The kind of clarity, the sort of explanation, the thoroughness of the subject, the capacity to explain without any ambiguity, with 100% clarity, that Baba alone can do it. Whereas we humans complicate simple things, Baba simplifies complicated things. That is the difference. The more you speak in an ununderstood way, more scholarly you are. But I doubt whether the speaker himself understands what he speaks. Swami is not like that. Straight away, no doubt whatsoever. Take, for example, the sea, the wave, and the water bowl. What does Baba say? The sea, out of the sea emerge waves, and the waves then foam. Over that you find water bubbles, right? This water bubble is as much the same as the ocean. Drop is the ocean. Drop is the ocean. In what way? Anything would be wet by touch. Tasteless. White in its color, in its taste. The drop is as much as the ocean. Sat, Chit, Ananda, the three qualities. Therefore, expansion means what? This expansion is possible when the drop realizes that it is the ocean itself. And the drop, after all, I'm a drop. Continue, die as a drop. We'll drop you totally. It's not that. You are not the drop. No, you are the ocean. You are the ocean. You are not the spark. You are the fire. What a wonderful example he gives. Swami, the kind of explanation he says. Never, once he was talking. I say, in a lighter mood, man, everything seems to be very heavy, serious. In some of the conferences, as you take the video and show their faces, we feel as if they are getting to the emergency theater or something like that. Spirituality is not that, my friends. Chi. Spiritual gathering is not operation theater. Seriousness is sickness. Religion is laughter. Religion is ecstasy. Religion is smile. Religion is celebration. Religion is music. Religion is dance. But not serious Shakespearean faces. It's not that. That's how beautifully Swami explains one point after another. With utmost clarity, expansion, how it is possible. All seemed to be very serious that day because we had to leave Kodaikanal next morning, back to Puttaparthi. And boys went on singing, Humko Tumke Pyar Ketana and all that. Melancholic, tragic songs. He wants fast songs, chak. Swami watching all this. To make it dramatic, some were also crying. Swami noticed this. Anil, Kumar, come here. Why are these boys crying? Well, they are crying because we have to leave tomorrow morning. No, let them stay here, I'll go. Swami, they know that they have value so long you are here. The moment you leave the place, the correct place is the dustbin garbage, that's all. We have no place. Because of Swami only, you are respected. They want to stay here for some more days. No. I got so much of work. The fellows are very serious. They have been with me for 1 month, you see. What is all this? Come and say something. Make them happy. Okay, Swami. Swami, I seek your pardon. I may take some extra liberty. Kindly excuse me. Chappu, yemi, nothing wrong. Tell nothing wrong. Then what I said, Swami, you say you are God, you are God. I am not able to believe and accept. You are not a God. You are a he buffalo, okay? You are a he buffalo. Chup, continue. Then I said, okay, Swami, since you say that I am God, okay, I am God, my name is Satya Sai Baba. This I spoke in the presence of Swami and students, which is recorded in my books and also mentioned in several of my talks. So its authenticity, credibility are not questionable. So my name is Satya Sai Baba. I'm God now, okay? Good. As Satya Sai Baba, I should get up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. Impossible for me to get up at that time. Impossible. Swami started laughing. Then what happens? You should have only a small glass of water and get down, start giving darshan by 6:30 in the morning. By the time I come for darshan, I'll have 3 rounds of coffee already. Glass of what? Aqua? He was laughing, huh? Because he was also knowing my own biography, in which I would be caught up subsequently. Swami, very difficult. Then as Satya Sai Baba, I start giving darshan. First towards ladies' side, who are seated there, the same old gang who sit in the first row for the last 50 years. If anyone says, Madam, I'm to leave, I have to catch my flight, would you allow me to say, this is my seat. Okay. Somebody will say, oh sister, my son is to be operated. I want to give a letter. Nothing doing. That's why Baba said Alsatian dogs are much better. So, first row occupied by people who have been sitting there for 50 years. The slabs on which they sit are polished, but not their lives. Swami, you look at like that. You can't tell them. So, that is, he said, come on, repeat it. He wanted me to. That he doesn't want to say, he wants me to say. Because I'll be the scapegoat to ladies from tomorrow. And then what happens? And then we come, and then slowly go towards devotee side. What? They go on giving letters. Swami, I have joint pains. Okay, you are pain to many people till now. Have some pain now, why not? As a change, why not? You're a pain to many people. Have some pain now, at least in the advanced age. Huh? When are you going to get my great-granddaughter married? He's not a priest, temple priest, rather. Not even one letter that says, Swami, we are happy. We are thankful to you, Swami. You have been taking care of us in every possible way. There are no letters of thankfulness. There are no letters of gratitude. Excepting, I want this, I want this, I want this. Collect gunny bag full of letters. Then slowly walk towards VVVIPs. What do they write? Swami, you may not look at me, but don't look at Anil Kumar. You may not grant me an interview. See that he will never get an interview in his lifetime. These are the complaint letters. I have to collect those letters, read them every day, like Sahasranama, that's all. And then call some people for an interview. As Satya Sai Baba, I got some purpose. I want to convey them some depths of our scriptures, the inner significance. Yugadharma padhatul vikalitamaya bhashyardha guptamul paluku koraku. God has incarnated in human form to reveal the significance of our scriptures, the inner depths, the inner meaning of our scriptures. So he'll call for an interview and he starts telling. Nobody is interested to hear because they got letters. When my son will get visa to go to US. When my daughter would get married without dowry. When my son would get married with their high dowry, okay, nobody will look at him, nobody will listen to him. Fed up. What would Swami do? Manchidi Bangaru, Swami Talsukonda anta baga avutundi, manchidi. You think of Swami, better you go. Because he's fed up with those people. He wants to convey something. So that's the kind of people we have. Then he'll sit for bhajans. He wants fast songs. But unfortunately, they convert into music academy. Bhajan is not music academy. Nobody will listen to that. What to do? And then, this is my position as such Sai Baba has got. And go to the king. To in for lunch. Swami will never have his lunch all alone. He'll have some Central Trust members also, some guests with him. Really, there will be 24 items at least. Served to everybody. Swami takes just 2 spoons of ragi malt. 2 spoons. Swami, when everyone starts eating all the food stuff that I supply, as God, I am to be satisfied with 2 spoons of ragi. I cannot do it, I cannot do it. They'll have ice creams, they'll have sweets, Swami will never touch them. So difficult to be God, Swami. Please allow me to remain as a human being. And I am not in a hurry to become God now. Please take your own time. Take your own time. Let me evolve gradually. Because I have got fascination, special liking for pickles and ice creams, friendships, sweets and all that. Suddenly I'm God, or I don't want to be. Swami laughed and wanted the whole thing to be repeated. What I am saying is, my friends, that kind of simplicity, that kind of humility, like that kind of temperament of a child, how Swami laughs, is a sight for gods to see that. He'll be holding his stomach like that. Go on laughing, go on laughing. Hey, stop, enough is enough now. That is expansion. He'll never consider them a high pedestal. Some people say, I cannot come down to their level. Please get into some valley and sit there. Jump into the valley. What is come down? No. The quality of an avatar is ability to convey and to reach out every person. That is the quality of an avatar. He is not meant for some class 1, class 2 people. No. Expansion, really wonderful thing. Swami had been to Tamil Nadu, Chennai. I followed him. Nobody knew anything about anything to come, anything to come up. That Swami would make an announcement. After a long talk, he said, I'll be supplying drinking water to Chennai. That is expansion. We don't do it. First to me, my family, distribute to children. If at all there is anything left, let us take care of it later. If not now. Unconditional love, continuous love, which is non-expectational. That is Bhagavan Sri Sat Sai Baba. That's why you could attract expansion. Expansion is possible. Swami called one Bhumananda from Kalyan Durga, a Swamiji from that area. He gave him some amount, run your ashram. He started giving him some bill. Maya bill Sushevada Baba. Do you think I look at your bills and accounts? Be happy for yourself. Be happy for yourself. That is Swami. Expansion. I also very well remember an incident there in Kodaikanal. He suddenly called a boy. He is now in Dubai. Come on. He materialized for him a pair of earrings for a boy. I met to see a boy with earrings. I thought, Swami, maybe some mistake and something like that. Okay, swallowed like a bitter pill. Next day again, he met a second set of earrings to the same boy. Very difficult to control emotions, you see. Very difficult, particularly when others get it. Then Swami, 2 pairs of earrings to the same boy. If you give me, I can give to my daughters. No, he has 2 sisters. His mother died all of a sudden. She wanted to make earrings for her daughter. She is no more. Now I am his mother. I am their mother. They are my children. Who would fulfill her wish? Therefore I give them earrings. That's expansion. That is expansion. At another time he called another boy, come on. Anil Kumar, get the checkbook. It was there on the table. Put down 25 lakhs he wanted to put down. I was counting 25 lakhs. How many zeros? Suddenly he laughed. You are a professor, you don't know number of zeros to a lakh. Huh? Then I saw me, we are teachers. We know thousands, but not lakhs. Are knack ka chepnave. And then he said, gave him a check. That boy said, Swami, what shall I do? You'll get medical seat in Karnataka, Bangalore. Your father wanted to make you a doctor. He cannot afford. Therefore, I'll provide you a seat. Your father is totally frustrated that he could not make you a doctor. I will see that you become a doctor. That fellow is in Malaysia today. That is Satchai Baba. Expansion may be easy verbally, but very difficult to practice unless we have love basically, which is non-expectational, totally selfless, give out everything. Give out everything. You know that wonderful statement made by Baba when he announced drinking water supply to all the people around 700 villages in Anantapur district. Swami simply announced, there is no money in the trust. Swami announced immediately, if there is no money, I'll mortgage the whole of Prashantinalayam and see that water is supplied to everybody. I'll mortgage, that's all. That is expansion. I'll keep everything for myself. The remaining will take care of you tomorrow. How is it possible, expansion? Swami totally gives it all by himself. Expansion, my friends. Let the drop realize that it is the ocean. Let the spark understand that it is a fire. And that wave is same as the ocean. That ocean is the reality. And the waves are changing. Waves have names and forms. That which is formless and nameless. I think the doctor is giving me a caution that it's time to wind up. I can go on like this. 45 years of life with Swami. It cannot be summed up in 45 minutes. Huh? Is this expansion, my brothers? Asking Anil Kumar to close his talk, is it a proof of your expansion, Dr. Saab? Narayan, tell me. And there are so many devotees who want to attend this conference, yet there is no space here. Is that expansion? But anyway, I'll meet you again. Thank you very much for listening to the talk. Bhajamana Narayana, 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 Bhajamana Narayana, Narayana, Bhajamana Narayana, 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 louder, Bhajamana Narayana, 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 Hare, Narayana, 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 Bhajamana Narayana, 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 Bhajamana Narayana, 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 Lakshmi Narayana, 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 Lakshmi Narayana, 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 Lakshmi Narayana.
रमण नारायण नारायण